right, welcome back to our Tri-State Trends podcast. I got my girl Maria Barrios on with me from FFL Millennial Flame. And I appreciate you, Maria, for getting on with me. You know, you've done some things in a short period of time that has allowed you to start helping 20 families a month and really be a leader amongst Millennial Flame and helping that agency grow. That's, growing really, really fast. So I appreciate you for taking the time to get on with me. How are you today?
Great, great. Thank you, Mark, to having me today. It was very exciting because it's my first podcast
Let's
in English.
go. We're excited to have you on. You made a way for yourself. So you've put yourself in a position to help on average 20 families a month. That's pretty exciting. Let's talk a little bit about your journey, how you found FFL, and some of the things you're doing on a day-to-day basis.
Okay, I start with FFL in June 2021. I used to work with another company, only final expenses, since March 2020. Okay, just in COVID. Just when,
Wow.
yeah,
So you
many
got your
people.
license. You got your license around COVID.
Yes,
What made
yes,
what made you
just
get your insurance?
March 3rd, 2020.
What made you get your insurance license?
A friend, I used to work with CVS as cashier because I'm pharmacist. That's my degree
Okay,
in
got it.
my country. But here in United States, I was working as cashier. Okay.
Got it.
And she always tell me, oh, told me that you are great, you have a good attitude, good customer service. It's gonna be great that you work with life insurance. I say, okay, maybe one day, but I was studying English because it's not my first language. My first language is Spanish. So I say, okay, let me finish my English class. And then in February, I say, okay, I think I'm ready. And I studied for the license, and I got my license in March 2020. But in that month, everything stopped in United States.
So wait.
Yeah, and so I couldn't take a training face to face, anything. I have to learn by myself,
Got it.
like watching videos, Zoom meeting also, but no face to face.
Got it. What was
Yeah,
that
and
like?
I couldn't go to any families because the company that I used to work like a knocking
Door
door
knocking. Got it.
door knocking. Yeah, and I say, oh my God, now what can I do over the phone? Oh my God. Was difficult, but was exciting too.
Right, because you eventually that became your skill set, right?
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
So what were your thoughts? You got licensed right before COVID. Like, this is a time where we're thinking about it, but we don't know a lot about it. We're like, we don't know that the world's going to shut down. We just know that this doesn't feel great. But now you're a licensed agent, and then the world shuts down. What are you thinking about as far as CVS, right? And then as far as like, hey, I got this license, I got this piece of paper. Like, what are you thinking?
Okay, I thought, you know what? This is the right moment
Whoa.
because everybody need life insurance.
Wow.
Everybody's gonna pass away someday, so everybody need it. So I don't care. I don't care. I don't know enough about the product, about the company. People, the family is gonna need the money to bury his member, his family. So people need the money. So if I have a company that for a premium, a monthly premium, you know, and they gonna get the benefit, the face amount to help them in that moment, I want to offer that to the families. And that's I did. I I took my phone and I say, okay, let's see, one by one, let me call. And I don't care if I had like 3 years without seeing that people. I called directly for the reason that I was calling them, to protect the family when people pass away. That's it. That's it. No, like a phone call for 1 hour talking about
Right.
how are you, how
Right.
is the family. No, no, no. I'm calling you. Hi, how are you? Time without hear you. But I'm calling now because I got my license for life insurance. Everybody's gonna need it someday. So, how old are you now?
Right.
Like that.
Right.
Okay, people say, okay, I'm 45, I'm 50.
Mm-hmm.
And quickly, because I had in that moment one company, quickly, I say, okay, do you smoke? No, I don't smoke. Okay, perfect. Okay, if you want to be burial, it's going to be 62 a month. If you're going to be cremated, it's going to be 29. Which one is good for you?
Whoa.
That's all. That's
You were making sales doing that.
Yeah, and I did that year, like
How
I
many
complete.
families did you help that year?
No, that year. Let me see. I have
Look at
200 that year.
that.
200 families that year.
I love
Yeah,
it, man.
was great. Was great. But that year, if I did, I thought if I with the agency 100,000 production, um, I I will won a prize. I will win a prize. Well,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So the thing was like no prize, and I say, why? If I did the numbers, and also I was great with my compensation because I didn't know about any other companies or agency.
Right.
So in 2021, I I met somebody in FFL, and they told me about the 100% compensation. I say, wow, will be great because it's I did 100,000 last year in 2020, and my earning, my 1099 was 47,000. I say, okay, no, let's know more about FFL. And I changed to FFL and was great. I helped in 2021 121 families.
Got it. Wow.
So, and the system is great. Family for Life have a lot of companies, and I can really help the family. That is I like to do. Help the family with the best product they can offer, the the maximum cover for the amount that they can pay. That is the thing that I do.
Wow. Now you I love your ramp up because you started on the phones. You know, you literally signed up to door knock people, except the world changed and you had to start on the phones. So
Yeah.
you've learned this thing from the phones the whole time.
Yeah.
So when you got to FFL and you didn't and we weren't like doing the phones a lot, what were you thinking?
Was a little. It's because I like the balance. I like to do over the phone, but I also like door knocking. But door knocking, when I have a previous conversation with the client and do the appointment with them. Okay, so I'm not very good in telesales, I call them and I set up an appointment with them
Ah,
and home. That's
okay.
it that I do.
Is that the way you do it now?
Yes.
So you
Mhm.
prefer face to face?
Yes, I prefer face to face because my English is not too good, but I work with my heart.
Got it. That makes sense. That makes
Yeah, so
sense. What
mhm.
area are you typically running in?
In Florida, that's my area.
The whole state.
The whole states. Central Florida is the most because I live here.
Mm-hmm.
I work the county, Lake County, Polk County, Orange County, Osceola. But many people refer me in another state, and I have license in Texas, North Carolina, Arizona, Utah, and also my team is growing in that areas.
Got it. So you're actively doing both. You're in
Yes,
the home, or you're also selling over the phone.
yes, but it's like 20% selling over the phone and 80% in appointment face to
In
face.
person. And your team is the same?
No, 50-50.
50-50.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Yeah.
when I talked to Kedlin, she said you were instrumental from a leadership standpoint for the live dial and some of the things that you guys are doing there. Obviously, you're using that as a tool, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And what have you seen with the growth of the live dial and some of the things that the agents are able to learn on that tool?
Okay, look, this is we follow the system Family for Life. Okay, what is the system? Buy 100 leads on Sunday and dial day Monday, all Monday, calling the leads for appointment Tuesday and Wednesday,
Hmm.
and then on Thursday dial day for appointment, for run the appointments Friday and Saturday. That's the system, and that system work. But what happened now? We are posting a lot in Instagram. I have my website. So when I contact people, always if they don't answer the phone or something, I send them everybody. I send
Hmm.
my website and my Instagram.
Hmm.
Okay, I send them, and many people respond that text message, and I follow them, and in that moment, telesales work.
Love it.
See, and with the appointment is face to face, but that's the system that we are using, and all the families when I finish to close and help that family, all when I tell them, um, do you think that this is important? Did you like how I did all my presentation
Mm-hmm.
and the product that you have? Yes, yes, you did great. Okay. You know that many people need it. Yes, yes. Okay. Do you have sisters or somebody who need this? And they give me, I try to get 5 names and phone number.
Right.
And if it's possible, text in that moment, they text them that I gonna call them and send my card, my digital card to text message.
That's strong.
So I work referrals
You're
too.
getting in the you're in the referral game as well.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Got it. I mean, what I love so much is you're fearless. You're completely fearless. You're providing a service. You're helping families, and you're just going at it with reckless abandon. You're not concerned about not protecting families from day one.
Mm-hmm.
Even your story about calling the phone and do computing. Hey, you want $29 or $62? You know what we doing? I mean, and
Yeah.
it's simplistic, but you know what? You were never afraid. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we meet, Maria, producers every single day that are running from the cost of leads, that are running from dialing the phones, that are running from rejection, that are running from chargebacks, and you just keep moving forward. What about your mindset that is allowing you to continually move forward?
The only reason is this is our business. All business, all entrepreneur have a positive and negative. So don't care about the negative if you keep moving forward. Moving forward always because chargeback or any agent that they say yes, you invest a lot of time in that people, and then they say, oh no, I'm sorry, I can't do this, let me do another thing. Whatever negative that happened in your business is to help it to grow, to help you to grow. So keep you doing the best that you can do, and everything positive is gonna forget the bad things or the negative. And that's it. Even if you have a problem with somebody, with some agent, find another agent, and that's it. If you get a chargeback, don't worry. Tomorrow or tonight, you can do another business, and don't worry about chargeback.
Right.
Keep doing the tasks, your job. Keep doing everything that you have to do, and you have to be the example, yeah, for your team, for people that they are watching you. And in one moment, your business is gonna explode in positive way.
I love it. You are a force. I can tell the mentality that you have is you take no prisoners. But people need to hear more from you, Maria, because you have it up here, and it shows in your work. But I love the answer you just gave. No matter what, keep going.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. No matter what, keep going. But you know something, Mark? That is because, thank God, like maybe 15 or 20 years ago, I, or since 20 years ago, always try to read a book, watch videos about positive motivation, and also I like to go to a conference where coaching talk about positive things, motivation, everything. So do a balance. Keep growing your business and keep growing your personality. How say in English?
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Personality, yeah.
Yeah, so here in my house, I have, I don't know, that is old fashioned, but I have my library with a lot of books that help myself, you know, my mind,
Yes.
and my business too.
It's amazing. And I'm excited for what 2023, the rest of the year, is going to bring for you, what you have going on. I think with a mindset like yours, there's nothing you can't do, and there's no mountain you can't scale. And it's exciting to watch. But like I said, more people need to hear from you. You are an inspiration. You're making it happen. Thank you for jumping on our Tri-State Trends podcast, Maria. I appreciate you very much.
Thank you, Mark. I promise next time my English is gonna be better. I'm sorry
You did
for
great.
today.
You did amazing. Are you kidding me?
I try to do the best, but with this English, I do a lot. I help around 20 families per month, and the 80% are American.
Let's go. You're a winner. Period. The end. Thank you so much, Maria. I appreciate you. God bless.
Thank you. Amen.